Hi again guys, it's Claire, welcome back to my channel. I'm filming the January roundup today, so this is everything that we made. So it's me, Shani and Sophie throughout the month of January. Actually saying that, I don't know if actually Sophie's made anything in this box this time. I think she's slacking a little bit this month, so I think it might be just me and Shani. So yeah, the box of goodies is full. I'm going to put it off to the side and then just show you everything that we made. So the first thing on the top is this layout that Shani made just the other day. She used an Echo Park collection to make this layout of the kids when they went fruit picking. Roundstone pick your own. So she's done a sort of, you know, grid-ish style cluster of photos in the middle, strip across the back, lots of stitching on here as well. I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick it up, but you've got stitching running down the edges of everything as well. Yeah, just a pretty nice, colourful layout. One that I finished just the other day actually was this one here. I was playing with the new Minte papers. We got a collection in that's called Kiddie, and it's very sort of young and cutesy and all these really sweet little elements, and it reminded me of these excuse me, reminded me of these photos that I'd taken when we were in Germany. We went to the Steiff Bear Museum. If you don't know, I'm a bit of a Steiff Bear collector, or I like my teddy bears. So yeah, we visited the museum when we were over in Germany, and this layout just sort of came together really. The background piece of paper is actually from a different Minte collection. That's from the wedding collection that they just brought out, Marry Me, I think it's called. And it had these sort of strips of lights on it. I then went with that and cut out these, punched out these circles and popped them on the strips so it looks like it's this bunting. Stitched them down, so I run it through on the sewing machine to stitch down all these. Tucked in my photos and cut out some of the cute little animals. And as I say, it just reminded me of sort of the cute bears and things that we saw. I've done the title here with thickers, and I also printed the title, oops, there you go, the Steiff Museum, Germany, December 17, and just sort of tucked it in one top of the banners or bunting. So yeah, really sweet little layout. Added some Tim Holtz stickers as well, just random little word stickers that we've had for a long time and not done anything with, so they worked quite well on there. But yeah, I like that layout. I think it's quite a nice one and very cutesy and pretty. Love the pastel colours. Another thing for January was a card and little gift box set that we made. This was a workshop project. This was our card making workshop. So we used the new Sue Wilson rolled flowers to make a little gift box, and also the punch board as well was a new thing for us to play with. And we also done this card using the new Sue Wilson background. So a nice card. This is a 7x7 size, rolled flowers, new background, lovely sentiment on the front, and silver, which is ruining the light on the video, I can see, but yeah, it's yeah, very pretty little combo. Another layout by Shani. This one here, is it focusing? There you go. Quite a simple one, but she's done a frame around the edge, like a raised frame, which we're quite liking at scrapbooking at the moment. Fussy cut out these elements from a sheet of paper. Popped in the photo, which is a picture of us all 2015, I think, in India at the Mandovi River. And she also done this double line of stitching all the way across, so it almost looks like water flowing across the page. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up brilliantly there, but yeah, so you get that sort of flowing water stitching, which ties in with the river layout. Yeah, nice one, lovely colours. Another one that I finished just the other day, again using Minte papers. You know, I can't resist the Minte papers. One of the papers in the pack, you get 2 sheets of it, is this wreath. It's already on there, this sort of floral wreath. The second paper I used to cut out all the little elements, and I've just raised them all up and stuck them on it. So if you look at this, it's got lots of dimension. Everything is cut out, inked and raised. So I built up that wreath and just sort of made it a lot more full than what it was. Used some thickers that I think I picked up in America, picture of the girls, and inked around the edges as well, just to sort of keep the edge nice and dark and draw your eye into the middle. Quite a simple layout, took a long time obviously with all this fussy cutting, but really, really like it. It's just pretty, and it just, you know, it's one of the Minte papers that just looks absolutely stunning, so really like that one. One that Shani done. This again was quite a recent one. She done all this stitching, hand stitching, pierced a circle, one circle in the middle, and then just stitched out to make this sort of sun ray effect, which obviously goes with these photos. Again, these photos were taken in India. We were playing about on the beach. This is actually Shani posing in the sunset and holding the sun, but it just worked well with these papers, the colours of the thread that she used, the gorgeous Heidi Swap sentiment sticker, and yeah, and the sun ray or sunset photos. So nice layout, but yeah, that took her a long time, lots and lots of stitching. On to an art journal page. This is one of our workshops that we've done. I think this was their first one back actually, and first one in January. 6x6 art journaly mixed media-y type page. I've stuck mine onto, I put mine in a little album that I make with book rings, so I've stuck it onto this other piece of card, but started with a 6x6. Some rainbow inking around the edge. We also done the same rainbow inking, punched out these stars. We cut out the L, inked over that, glossy accents, lots of stamping and blending in the background. Yeah, just a different one, quite like that, the little owl night scene. We have another card, the card and tag this time, which again was a workshop one. So it was this card and gift tag combo using the Altenew stamp set. So we stamped the Altenew flowers in the back, cut out these letters, inked around them in black. Everything has got black distress around the edge, which is a little bit different. We hadn't done that before. Yeah, DL size card, just a bit different. Lovely pops of colour behind the letters, and as I say, the black inking around the edge. Stamped an envelope to match as well, and also made a little gift tag that also ties in and coordinates with it. So a nice little combo that we done for class. We have another 12x12 layout. This was actually our Saturday special. We've introduced Saturday specials into our calendar now, so that for those people that can't or live further away and it isn't worth driving over just for a couple of hour workshop with us, they come and spend the whole day with us, and we do a technique or a layout or something that's a little bit more involved than sort of a 2-3 hour slot. This gives them all day to craft and create. So we used Minte papers, Dear Diary to make this layout. Lots and lots of fussy cutting, some ink splattering, some heat embossing. Again, we done the raised frame around the edge. These are raised. Lots of time spent sort of making these little elements really stand out from the page. But yeah, really nice one. I don't know what photos I'm going to put in there yet, but it's a beautiful layout. These leaves are lovely as well. This is that leaf dye that I picked up not so long ago at Birmingham. So yeah, that was a nice one. Using exactly the same collection, exactly doing on the same day. In fact, this is when the ladies were all making their 12x12, I made this little 6x6 version. So just to go into my art journal, the same papers, still the Dear Diary collection from Minte. Added some glitter, lots of fussy cutting, lots of inking, and some Tim Holtz words as well that I distressed on there. But that was fun to do, and as I say, it tied in with what they were making, but it wasn't identical, so it was quite nice that we were all working with the same collection but doing different things. We have another layout that I've just made. This one here, very thin paper this one. This is just some odd sheets of paper that I picked up when we went to a craft shop recently. I brought 2 sheets with this anchor on there. This is part of our cruise collection. I'm going to do a whole album for the cruise that Alan and I have just been on. This was our day when we were at Barbados, obviously. Cut the title on the silhouette machine. Hard to see on the camera, but it's obviously cut and stuck on there. One piece of paper I kept quite simple as my background. I like the anchor, and then the other one I used to fussy cut all the flowers. Also die cut some leaves, added some little stickers on there that I had. So yeah, kept it quite simple. I don't have many photos from this day. This was the day we actually boarded the cruise ship, so we literally quickly visited Barbados and got on the ship. There is another layout that I've done which I haven't quite finished yet, but it shows one of the trips that we went on in Barbados. But yeah, simple but pretty colours, and like the anchor on the paper. Another one, this was the one that Shani was actually making on that day of the Saturday special. So I was doing the 6x6, the ladies were all doing the 12x12. Shani done this 12x12. Again, the same collection, but a completely different way of using it. She done it on this wood grain piece of paper. She inked and painted in the background, some splatters, fussy cut out the flowers, distressed these frames so she could use these on here, and then popped a picture of her and Assad on there. Really, really nice layout, nice texture on there, good one. Another art journaling page. This is a 6x6 again this time. And again, I've stuck it on black so that I'm going to put it in my book ring folder. This time car themed, enjoyed the cut journey, Tim Holtz stamp. We distressed this piece in the background to make it look sort of old, leathery, rusticy, wrinkled. Some cardboard on there, cut out the tags. We done some gold heat embossing. We made all this texture in the background to look like sort of welded metal panels, doing some sprays and ink blending and all sorts of things. But yeah, a nice textured page that we made for our albums. We have, oh, here's the one actually I was just saying about the Barbados church. I did finish it off. I thought I hadn't finished. I thought the Nouveau drops were still drying, so I didn't think it was in the box. But this is another one from that Barbados day. So we visited St John's Parish Church. I didn't have the best photos. They were only iPhone photos. I printed them out quite small. Cut this cut file on the silhouette machine. So it leaves these 4 spaces for photos. And these heart ones I just decorated. As you can see, they've got shadow behind there. This is a cut file and just decorated, made them look all pretty. And then I printed my title onto some of the paper, which was actually, I had to print it through on plain first, cut these little wood grain strips, stick that onto where I just printed and then run it through the printer again. And I sort of kept my fingers crossed that it printed in the right place, and it did, so I was pleased with that. But yeah, nice layout. I like that one. I always like circles on a layout. A double page spread that Shani made, which was this one here. So 2 coordinating pages. She used one of the Echo Park Christmas collections and done obviously her Christmas photos. So quite a simple one here with a backed cut file and one of the stickers from the set, some gold heat embossed snowflakes. And this one was the one she took a little bit more time on. She used all little elements from the collection to make this Christmas tree shape and added in obviously her photos in there as well. Some enamel dots, lots of stickers, some are raised, some are flat, but you get this really nice Christmas tree. And yeah, together they just look lovely, really, really nice. This is actually the first page of my cruise sort of section of my album. So this is when we literally were just getting on the plane. So we just got off the plane. So we just got off the plane. We're just about to head on our cruise. And I printed out the places where we were visiting on our cruise and obviously the date on there. And then just decorated and cut out, fussy cut, some wood veneer that I done with ombre ink. Different wood veneer down here, lots of fussy cutting, lots of odd bits and pieces, but this is going to be the first page of the sort of Barbados, of the cruise album. And lastly, we have one that Shani made. This was a workshop page. This is one that the photos were taken last year. If you remember, we visited a lavender field. I hate this photo of me. I don't know why she's used it, but I guess I had to be in there. Yeah, Minte papers again, lots of fussy cutting. We done ink, painting and sort of packaging technique in the background to get these pinks and blues behind, which pulls out the colour of the paper that we've used. So top and bottom, we done that. Some fussy cutting, as I say, some inking, mounted up our photos, made little sort of photo corners as well to go on some of them here, and then added a title. So quite a nice workshop one, very pretty and nice to get 8 photos on a page. And that was it. So that's our bundle of bits for January. Quite a lot. I actually thought this box was going to be a bit empty. I didn't think we'd done a lot of making, but turned out okay in the end. But yeah, so that's our pile for January. This has all got to go away now and get started on February's bundle. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. I hope it inspires you a little bit just to play with your stuff. So yeah, crack on, make some layouts, and I shall see you very, very soon. Bye.